What's up, Peep Squad is in the building, baby. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the situation with NeNe Leakes. She addressed Wendy Williams and Andy Cohen again, baby. And also, let's talk about the Brat and LisaRaye going down. And then also, NBAyoungboy is locked up and he might be facing 7 years because he is on probation. Lord have mercy. And then on top of that, we have Money Yaya actually get on Instagram and show us her baby, and then she deleted. So let's just get into the situation. Let's just get into it. I was like, Lord have mercy. It is going down when it comes to Miss NeNe Leakes. She is really feeling a certain type of way, and she wanted to address the situation with Andy and let Wendy Williams know that, girl, you ain't my friend. People are questioning me whether Wendy Williams is my friend. Well, I thought she was a friend. I thought she was a close associate. I thought she was a close friend, but I don't have anybody like Wendy Williams around me in my circle, and she don't even understand why Wendy is coming at her. And she also brought up Wendy Williams coming at her, almost a couple of months ago when the pandemic began. You know what I mean? I was just like, Lord have mercy, what is going on with this situation? And basically, she addressed the situation with Wendy making fun of her voice, like, Wendy, and basically calling, the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Bravo over there and the show, lowbrow. And basically, Wendy Williams feels like she's better than the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that's when Wendy Williams was upset, and she alleged that Miss NeNe Leakes, called her up on Instagram and basically tried to get something for her TV show or something for her Instagram live. And NeNe Leakes said that is far from the truth. I've been calling Wendy up and talking to her on Instagram live, and she knows the truth. Like, we've been doing this. I was like, And you guys know that Wendy Williams had a lot to say about the situation too as well, because she was like, I don't want Bravo using any footage of me, of my voice recording or anything else like that for Real Housewives of Atlanta. But yet Wendy Williams was over there on Watch What Happens Live, and NeNe Leakes don't feel good about the situation. She goes, I am human. It's hard for me to sleep at night. I toss and turn. I cry, and I'm trying not to go crazy. I have crazy thoughts and everything else like that. But Wendy Williams coming from my children, now that's a problem. And I've never addressed Wendy Williams and the things that she has said and the allegations that she has made about me, basically saying I have a secret, I got something to tell, that Wendy Williams said on her show when there was supposed to be some girl code going on. So NeNe Leakes basically is saying, please stay out of my business. Don't talk about me. Don't address me. I don't got nothing to do with y'all people. And basically she's telling Andy, I've been over there for 13 years. If you ain't got nothing good to say about me, don't say nothing about me at all. Point blank, period. Keep my name out your mouth. I left gracefully. I don't know if you left gracefully, NeNe, but you did leave. So we have that situation, and NeNe is feeling a certain type of way, and she ain't feeling what Andy and Wendy did the other night on Watch What Happens Live. She says she has been on Watch What Happens Live more than Andy has been on, and basically she knows the setup, she knows the reads for the questions, she knows what they do and what they want from you when they start to film Watch What Happens Live. So she knows it was a setup and it was a plan, and she don't know why they're using her for ratings. They don't like her, you know what I mean? So she's feeling a certain type of way. And also she's saying y'all are poking the bear, and now the bear has spoken. And she also says she has a lot of other things to address. But to me, in my opinion, it's not just Andy that's after NeNe Leakes, because Andy may work for the network, but does he own the network? There's no one that owns the network that is saying that something's wrong, something's gonna happen. Does everybody over there at Bravo want NeNe Leakes gone? If that's the case, she's gonna be gone. But it seems like there's something behind it. It's just not Andy. It's the people above too as well that don't want NeNe there, allegedly, because that's what she's saying too as well. And also, she's telling Andy to keep my name out your mouth. And she said, nobody knew about you, Andy, until I appeared on Real Housewives of Atlanta, until you stood next to me. So, baby, give me my props and stop trying to shade me, because you ain't gonna never be me. You ain't gonna never be the queen. So listen to NeNe Leakes get at Wendy Williams, basically telling Wendy Williams she need to go drain that fluid out of her body. You know, that's a low blow. But NeNe said, you came for my kids. You said that I'm boring. You said my husband is boring. She goes, I signed up for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Not none of my family members and not none of my kids. And what's so different that any celebrity is doing with their children on a spinoff or on a TV show? Come on, miss me with that. So check out NeNe Leakes. She is feeling a certain type of way and she ain't playing these games. So you guys tell me what you think. I'm like, Lord, here we go.
For you, spend more of your time trying to figure out how you can drain your enormously large legs and feet, okay? Opposed to worrying about my family and what we are doing. You need to find the nearest water pill, okay? And Andy, remember, no one knew you until you knew me.
So I would tell you right there, NeNe is feeling a certain type of way and she is not happy about the situation, point blank, period. I was like, Lord, have mercy. It is going down. You already know NeNe Leakes took to Twitter to let the people know that Andy and Wendy Williams allegedly are on that white line and they're riding that white horse and they both need some help and they need to stay up off her. I was like, Lord, have mercy. What is really going on with this situation is getting ugly and uglier. And it is what it is. I guess Andy want to talk about NeNe. Of course he's going to talk about NeNe. But it doesn't seem like any of the housewives of the OG that has left the Real Housewives franchise, there has been negative things put out by Bravo or Andy, you know. But it seems like with NeNe is very negative. It seems like they are playing in the mud and they're throwing dirt at your girl NeNe, for real, because everybody else done left and they was and Andy was nice about the situation and it wasn't nobody doing Watch What Happens Live and then talking negative about a former member of the network, a former member of the franchise like NeNe. So you guys tell me, do you think NeNe deserves this or not? Do you think Andy is being very petty? Do you think the network is being petty? Or do you think NeNe is being petty? But you guys tell me what you think about the situation. I was like, So let's get into it. Let's talk about the Brat. The Brat basically wanted to surprise her sister LisaRaye over here on Fox Soul, and it didn't go down the way that she wanted it to go down because the Brat already knew that her sister was not feeling the situation. She hasn't talked to LisaRaye in months, and LisaRaye is feeling a certain type of way, and she couldn't hide, especially with Selena Johnson doing the most. Like, Selena Johnson, mind your business, baby. I know you on the show, but you was doing too much, and also Vivica Fox, you was doing too much too as well. Don't tell, LisaRaye how to feel. I'm not a big fan of LisaRaye, but in that moment she felt a certain type of way when it came to her sister, and she's the big sister. And the Brat saying happy birthday, blasting it, acting like everything's all good. LisaRaye wasn't here for the crap. She was feeling a certain type of way. She was just like, what are you talking about? What is going on? And LisaRaye basically addressed the situation when it comes down to the Brat out here getting engaged and basically coming out the closet, and basically revealing her sexuality, which we all probably knew, which we all did know. But LisaRaye basically is saying, girl, you didn't tell me what was going on. Girl, I had no idea that you was gonna come out and do this and tell everybody your business, but yet you ain't gonna tell your sister what's going on. Like, what are you confused? Well, we ain't close, we ain't tight like we used to be. So LisaRaye was very upset too as well. She was feeling a certain type of way. She felt like the Brat was out here doing a press tour. Everything was planned and calculated when the Brat came out to let the public know that she's in a relationship. So I was just like, Lord have mercy, it is going down with this situation. I was like, And so the Brat, the Brat was out here having a good time. The Brat was out here showcasing her relationship with her fiance and basically being happy to let the world know that she is free and everything else like that. But LisaRaye was like, you should have told me. You should have told your sister. And LisaRaye, she went off. She started cursing. She started swearing. And basically she told all the ladies on the panel, from Vivica Fox to Selena Johnson and also Claudia Jordan, like, y'all need to mind y'all business. Y'all need to fall back because you don't know what this situation is. You don't know what's really going on. And she was feeling a certain type of way. I was just like, Lord have mercy. It is going down, baby. And it is what it is. I was like, LisaRaye was like, don't play me with that. The Brat was trying to say, you're my best sister. You're my punk. I'm a punk, you a punk, or whatever the case may be. But LisaRaye was not trying to hear it whatsoever. She was not trying to hear none of that. She was kind of ticked off, and she wasn't happy with the surprise. She was like, girl, I haven't talked to you for months, and now all of a sudden you're going to come up on this show and say happy birthday to me. She didn't say that, but she felt like the Brat is basically, doing her own thing and not keeping her family informed, and they're finding out online everything that's going on with the Brat, from her being with Allen Iverson, for her, getting engaged and having this new woman. Like, damn, I thought I was your sister. I thought we was close. I thought we was tight. I thought we had a relationship. So that shit went haywire. And, Miss LisaRaye kept saying, F y'all. You know what? F the situation. F that. I was like, Lord have mercy. LisaRaye ain't playing with the situation. The Brat was like, because the Brat knew that she was wrong from not telling her sister. If you love your sister, you love your family. And I believe that she does. But, she was on a press tour. And the last person she was thinking about was her sister, LisaRaye. And also, the Brat feels a certain type of way that her sister is kind of judgmental. And I don't think she wanted to get into it with her sister. But she knew her sister was going to wild out. She knew her sister was going to take it in. And she showed it. She took it there. She took it all the way there. She said, F all y'all. Y'all don't tell me how to feel. It is what it is. I was like, Moving on from this situation, let's talk about Money Yaya, Floyd Mayweather's daughter. She posted to Instagram, baby, a dance video. And that dance video, it looks like she is actually, pregnant too as well. But, Money Yaya is also facing 99 years in prison, allegedly found guilty of the assault and the crime that took place in Texas when she was coming after NBA, former girlfriend or former, partner, which is LaPatria Jacobs. And so now everyone's been talking about that Money Yaya is pregnant. There's little video and little footage of the situation. But now Money Yaya has deleted her Instagram page because people have been calling her out saying, oh my God, you're so happy to be pregnant by this guy. This guy mistreated you. This guy dogged you. This guy didn't treat you right. You're Floyd Mayweather's daughter. You was born with a gold spoon in your mouth and you end up wanting to be a single mother. All the negative things is not going to help her right now because she's facing, her back is up against the wall. But at this point, allegedly, she's not with NBAyoungboy. So it's one of them situations. I was just like, Lord, have mercy. And then come to find out, we got NBAyoungboy. He is actually, locked up, and he's been locked up on Monday. He has been arrested on allegedly stolen firearm and also Schedule 1, Schedule 2, and Schedule 5 narcotics and drugs. Like, OMG. He was actually shooting a video in Baton Rouge, and basically he was pulled over. He was on Instagram Live, and if you watch NBAyoungboy's videos, he has artillery in his videos sometimes, and he also have lean and drinks and things like that in his video. So now as he's finishing the video shoot, allegedly, he's driving around with his boys and he's driving around with his friends. And, the po-pos done pulled him over and they found all these different things in his vicinity around him. But he was also allegedly arrested with 16 people too as well. So we don't know who's actually going to take the blame. They're all going to be charged the same. But we do know NBAyoungboy is on probation and he could be facing up to 7 years in prison because he is on probation. Now he's on probation, for incidents that took place in 2018 on kidnapping, assault, and weapon charges, and also allegedly assaulting a woman in a hotel hallway too as well. And also, he was briefly jailed for violating the parole after getting into a alleged shootout in Miami that left one bystander deceased. So you guys tell me what you think about the situation. There's a whole lot of crazy shit going on. I be like, damn, NBAyoungboy never broke again. You got all these kids, you got this money, and it's like, how can you focus? How can you stay above the law? How can you stay out of drama if you are intoxicated and you are carrying all these types of scheduled drugs on you? Because sooner or later you're gonna mess up, you're gonna make a mistake, and that's what happened. Because he was doing an Instagram Live video, he was riding around, and the cops knew what was going on. We know the Baton Rouge Police Department in Louisiana do not play. Point blank, period. That's why Bootsy done got up out of there and he ain't been back. He goes to visit, but he won't live in Baton Rouge. So it is what it is with that situation. And now we have a mother and a father that might both be behind bars when a baby is born. And also, NBAyoungboy has a lot of kids. He has a lot of kids. Financially, at this point, he can't take care of them. But having all these charges and getting arrested and violating his probation, maybe his money will help him get out of jail. And if he don't bail out all his partners that was arrested with him, they will be dropping a dime. Because we know the police is going to try to get them to talk to bring down the big name rapper. Even though NBAyoungboy should not be involved in the situation. Because once you have the money, once you have the talent, once you are going number one, you have to move differently. And he can't really move differently because he's under the influence of alleged narcotics. So it is what it is with that situation. Now we got Money Yaya out here, pregnant. And her baby daddy might be facing time. He might get out on bail and he might not because he has violated his probation. So it's like, damn, like none of these rappers learn from the next rapper. There's so many different rappers get locked up here and there. Yes, he is young, but sometimes when you have kids, you have to be an adult. You have to think about your children. And Money Yaya wanting to be a single mother and not really doing nothing with her life but chasing down NBAyoungboy and dancing to his music on Instagram is really a poor excuse. And that speaks volume for herself and her parents too as well. You guys tell me what you think. Peace.